is going on, guys? Long time no see.
What up, everybody? D-Rod and Sasha back in the build. Well, actually, it's our first time in the building.
First time.
New episode from a new location. I know it's been a while since we've been on the show, but you know, we're back in full effect from a new location and you know, trying to revamp the show, I guess you could say.
Take it to the next level. As you guys are gonna see on this first episode, we've definitely got a whole new bolstered level of editing and quality. And I mean, look at the location, Las Toxicas.
This place is new, right?
Brand new, the newest strip club in Las Vegas.
Newest strip club in Las Vegas.
The newest gentleman's club.
Gentleman's club, yeah, the newest gentleman's club in Las Vegas.
That's the one.
And what better place with a better name to
with some excitement coming into the episodes. You guys are gonna see a whole new array of segments and kind of episodes with new guests and all kinds of stuff coming out of here that we haven't really been able to do in our first 41 episodes in the show. But what's really cool is I'm gonna have D-Rod right now explain how we actually ended up in this gentleman's club.
So I recently came back to Vegas and you know, just focus on training and really lock it down and you know, I was here for my Kevin Gastelum fight. You know, I had an amazing camp, so I'm coming back for that. But while here, obviously, we're gonna pick up on the show again, and yeah, we stumbled across this opportunity one night, meeting a potential liquor sponsor. Right? What was the company called?
It's some kind of tequila brand up top. We're not gonna mention it right now.
Yeah.
No money involved. No. It's a new tequila that came out of Cali.
We're out meeting those guys, and one of those guys I mentioned, he's like, "Hey, we got a strip club." One of the guys owns a strip club, so we're like, "All right, let's go hang out after." You know, we met at a restaurant, and you know, gave him pitched our ideas about the show and what we could do with it and where we're taking it, and so yeah. We had a great time at the restaurant, left the restaurant, and left me in the mood to hit a gentleman's club for a little while. Sasha, on the other hand, was not feeling it. He wasn't.
I wanted to go home, as usual.
He wanted to go home, not have no fun.
But
I persuaded him.
Wait, no. So we'd had a big dinner, and I hadn't been on my phone because I was obviously talking to people. So I was like, you know what? If D-Ron wants his little fix, I can drop him off for 30-minute time slot, and I'll just be kicking it on my phone.
This fool literally dropped me off in the parking lot for 30 minutes.
I was just chilling in the car.
Right. So in 30 minutes, right?
I couldn't believe it, but yeah, go on.
So in these 30 minutes, you know, I'm coming in to network, right? I'm like, Las Toxicas. And see, I'm out here networking, y'all.
He's networking.
I'm networking, yeah. And this is something I always try to explain to my exes, like, yo, I'm out here networking, girl. So I
finally
come in,
paid off.
Yeah, finally paid off.
Of years and years of networking.
I was looking for the right place. It was the right place, right time.
There you go.
All right, so, you know, I come up in here, you know, just having a good time, scoping out the place. I ended up sparking up a conversation with one of the managers here. I was just, you know, I was talking a good one that day, you know.
I was talking a good one.
Talking a good one that day.
Spitting some good shit. That's
and it opened up opportunity for sponsorship. You know, they asked if, would I be interested in being sponsored? Initially, they wanted to know if I could wear the logo when I fight, you know, and due to licensing with the UFC, not a lot of us are able to wear logos other than Monster if you're sponsored by Monster. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so I mentioned that we have a podcast, and we can mention it on the podcast, you know, and that opened up the opportunity to speak with the owner here, and here we are. You know, we worked out a deal, and the Crooks podcast is now official sponsored by Las Toxicas Gentlemen's Club in Las Vegas. We'll be filming here from this point on, and you know, I'm excited about it. I think it's a great opportunity, and it opens up new doors to take the show to the next level. You know, we don't really know where we're gonna take it just yet, but you know, there's a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, and you know, our biggest thing in the past has always been being consistent and putting out episodes. We receive messages all the time asking when our next episodes are gonna be, and you know, people suggesting the kind of guests that we should have, etc. So it's obviously something that we've both kind of try to promise each other that we're gonna be more consistent. And now that we've partnered up,
definitely more guests. And yes, there will be the occasional stripper.
we're definitely gonna have some fun stuff, some good laughing stuff, some interesting topics of conversations, things that D-Rod has experienced in his life.
Yeah, I want to interview some of these Toxicas. I have some questions I want to ask, because as some people may know, I'm a toxic motherfucker myself. And yes, I love motherfucking toxic. I love it, so there's some questions I would like to ask some of these girls, just kind of pick their brain a little bit and see
what life is like.
Yeah, what's
this side of the world.
What's life like for these chicks, and why are they toxic? So
for sure. It was funny when D-Rod went in to the gentleman's club and I was sitting in the front seat. He texted me about 10 minutes later saying, I got a new sponsor, got a deal for the podcast. And I was like, bruh, this guy's full of shit. Like, he's just trying to get me to come in. And lo and behold, he wasn't lying. Next day we went and had a meeting with the owners, and everyone's super cool. Everyone came together, and this is an awesome opportunity to not only be more consistent with the podcast, but put out quality content, which I think all of our fans deserve.
And yeah, fortunately they hooked us up with a dope ass editor, and yeah, I'm excited to see the first episode, how it goes. But yeah, I mean, in the meantime, since our last episode, obviously I went on to fight and beat Alex Morono. That was October?
Yeah, that was October, our last episode with Tyler and
the celebration episode. That was our last one.
Yep.
And since then, pretty much I've just been just training and spending a lot of time with family and making little investments here and there, and just kind of just enjoying life, but as of recently, I decided to come back to Vegas. I feel like Vegas is like the spot for me. I'm really focused, and now that the show is, kind of revamped and it's kind of lit.
It has a home.
Yeah, it actually has a home instead of Sasha's home.
Instead of my house.
We're doing it in the office.
We got somewhere where we go to work.
Hey, but shout out to all the viewers, the subscribers, the followers, and
who stayed with us from day one.
Who stuck with us. Yo, this is for y'all. I'm excited as you guys are for us to like start pumping out more content and just a little more entertaining, definitely.
More behind the scenes, more training stuff.
We'll also still fill you guys in with UFC and other sports shit like that,
And speaking of which, we just had a sick ass card with UFC 311.
UFC 311, I was there.
There you go. How was it?
Man, it was amazing, dude. The
commentators were speaking on how amazing the arena is.
No, the arena was dope. Actually, I had the UFC had me kind of like on standby for a little while to fight there, so I was kind of like staying ready for that. But like a week or two before the event, I realized it's not gonna happen. So I just kind of let off the gas a little bit in training and got prepared to start actually come back and just give it all I got, so
for sure.
Hopefully now get a full camp and an actual camp with the actual opponent and
get after it.
Yeah, and get after it. Hopefully I could get on the Miami card.
That'd be amazing. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
That Miami card would be dope.
Yeah.
I'll fight anybody. I don't care.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. But yeah, what'd you think of the fights on the card? Were any fights on there that you enjoyed or you thought were sick?
Oh man, there was some dope ass fights. That Jamal Hill versus
Jiri.
Versus Jiri. That was a great
sick
fight.
Yeah,
I was back and forth and man.
Jiri looked good.
Yeah, he did look good, man. I love the
counters.
Yeah, he's got this weird kind of style, man. Like
hands down, but he's just like slip counters every time, big, heavy.
Yeah,
like he's kind of fought like Pereira a little
very
bit.
Very unorthodox, Like he's got this weird kind of like jerky kind of style,
You can't prepare for that. It's very untechnical.
Kind of Keith Jardine-ish, Remember that guy?
Yeah,
Keith Jardine.
Yeah, he's like always the bad guy in movies now, or TV shows.
Yeah, actually, I did some like kind of filming stuff with him, like some Western stuff back at Cowboy's house.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, he's really into that shit though, the acting, the whole acting thing. And
yeah, there's a bunch of the old fighters, UFC fighters that are now like big in movies and TV shows and everything. So obviously
Cowboy Cerrone, one of them.
Hey, speaking of Cowboy Cerrone coming back,
Making a comeback, said he wants to do 2 more fights.
he's here in Vegas right now.
Oh, he's training?
Yeah, you just saw him hit pads with John Wood yesterday.
All right, yeah.
So who knows? Maybe we can get him to come chill on an episode.
Hey, for sure, I know for sure
Cowboy
we can
will
get
be
Cowboy Cerrone here on the podcast.
Let's do it.
That'd be our first guest.
Let's do it.
Hopefully, if he's in town.
Yeah, I'll send. We'll shoot him a text message
if he has some time during the day. You know,
should message him right now. I'll message him right now on the show.
Yep. So yeah, speaking of that, I mean, we're in Vegas. I'm pretty sure we can get some of the biggest names in the game come out and be on the show. So expect some of that. We already have a few guys lined up, and you know, hopefully we could just keep it consistent. You know, pump out a couple. I'm thinking we come out with like, you know, 2 episodes a week at least, bro. You know, especially since I'm gonna be here, we just get the most done and just get on it now while we're doing it and we're starting it, you know. So
absolutely,
expect the most coming.
Yeah, we want to be putting out a lot of content. We want to be regular, especially, you know, on all our social media sites. Remember to follow us on Instagram, Culture Crooks Podcast, especially YouTube. We're trying to get our subscribers up on YouTube, so any help is appreciated.
Yeah, show us some love on the YouTube. Hit that subscribe. You know, drop a comment. Let us know what you think would be interesting on the show. We'll take into consideration.
Or some things that you guys would like to see. I feel like there's going to be a common trend on answers, but look at our location. Obviously, we have some ideas in mind, but let us hear some of yours.
And we're not shy to you know, entertain you.
What'd you think of the main event, Merab and Umar? What'd you think of that fight?
Merab and Umar was a dope ass fight, man. Merab went in there and, you know, shut it down. He went out there and proved.
He's a beast.
He went out there and proved what he was saying, and that's that Umar hasn't really fought the elite guys, and Merab has been doing it for a while, you know, and we've seen him in the gym. He actually trains out here in Vegas. You know, that guy's a machine. That's his name, right?
Yeah,
machine. He's literally a machine. That guy, cool. Definitely one of the hardest workers in the room, and you know, he's a funny dude. I like him.
I like him a lot. Yeah. He's one of my favorite fighters. Always liked him. Ever since he came to Vegas, started training out of Syndicate. It was cool to be able to interact a little bit.
Hopefully we can get him on the show. I'm pretty sure he seems like the kind of guy that would enjoy the environment, you know?
That'd be awesome if we could get Merab on here.
Yeah.
Show us some of the Georgian culture. We've never had a guest from Georgia. So
yeah, I mean, I would imagine like he's the king of Georgia right now.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Him and
That's one thing I always thought about, like the fighters from other countries, like especially from the smaller countries, like they're probably kings out there in their country to make it in the UFC.
For sure.
You know, I know.
Represent the whole nation.
I know, even Mexican fighters, since there's so few, that when they make it in the UFC in Mexico, those guys are huge. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I would imagine like being a champion from like a small country like Georgia. You know?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Big time. Yeah, no, that was a dope performance. Like, I was actually a little worried the first 2 rounds. Umar looked really good, you know, he cracked him a couple times. But Merab's cardio is just like, it's like the most crazy cardio I've ever seen. Like, it's a weapon.
To be able to like take him down damn near, it seemed like.
But it's not even the takedown.
It's the amount of
takedown attempts. Yeah, and knockouts.
That'll wear you out, man.
Like defending. Like I've been there. I've literally gone 3 rounds defending takedowns and then got taken down and subbed. Like it's the worst, bro. Like it's so tiring. Like it's
definitely one of the hardest parts of the sport is wrestling.
100%. And if you can push that pace and be successful at it, you're a beast. Because like we know what it feels like, and if you're able to push past that and be successare, especially against the Nurmagomedov.
The name is legendary, you know,
for sure.
It's gonna remain legendary. These guys are
best of the best.
Yeah,
cream of the crop.
Yep. So
you know, but
Rob went out there and did his thing, and then you know, Makhachev obviously proved he's the best pound for pound in the game right now.
Not even close.
I was rooting for Moicano.
Of course.
You know,
You
I
want an
love
upset.
his personality. He's
Money.
Money
Money.
Moicano.
Yeah.
Gotta love the guy. He's hilarious on the microphone, and you know, obviously has the credentials to go out there and fight the best dudes in the world. So I was definitely rooting for him, but if I had to put my money on it, definitely Makhachev.
Yeah, he was a big favorite.
Yeah,
Especially
definitely
with
that.
1 day notice. But Makhachev is just so dominant, man. Like he just
Yeah.
takes people down and mauls them like it's not even close. Especially like high level jiu-jitsu black belts and same level, you know, which on paper, but
Yeah, his fight with Moicano's, actually Moicano's fight with Jalen Turner was like one of the fucking more entertaining fights that I've seen in a long time, you know, so
sure. It's crazy because
you could definitely, because we had some good seats. I could definitely see like the build, like the difference in build.
you want to know what's crazy?
Makhachev and Moicano.
Makhachev weighed in at like fight night 178 and Moicano was 181. So Moicano was actually weighed more than Islam. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
He's huge. He looks huge.
Yeah.
Like he's so jacked.
Yeah, that guy's built.
He's strong. And now he has like obviously very good striking on top of that. Like he's a very dominant. I don't see anyone beating him at 55 personally.
Yeah.
I find it. He's gone through pretty much everyone.
Yeah, shit. Who else fought that day? I forgot. Anyway, yeah, but
Jonathan Almeida and Spivak. That was a heavyweight fight.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty good too.
Yeah.
I expected, you know, I didn't even remember who won that one. Who won that one?
Almeida. He subbed him. It was like back and forth in the first.
Well, I kind of
round.
knew that. You know, Almeida's gonna fight. You know, he's gonna sub whoever.
Yeah, he's a big fella for sure.
He is for a heavyweight to be like just all muscle.
He's
like
a 205er that just went heavyweight. He don't want to cut weight. He's just jacked, you know. And
Yeah.
there's not a lot of high level grapplers at heavyweight. So yeah, no, he was dominant against Spivak. And then we've got that big ass card. There's a little break right now, and then we have the big ass card in Saudi Arabia, somewhere that we've been.
Oh yeah.
We got Israel Adesanya fighting Imavov. We got Michael Venom Page and Shara.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight.
Good striking fight.
Yeah,
Interesting
Shara's
one.
last fight with the spinning, the spinning double back fist.
Yeah, that was
that
was pretty
definitely
badass.
Wait, that was the same fight that I fought, right?
No, that was after. He fought Tricoli.
Oh, okay,
He fought Tricoli.
He fought the same day I fought though, right? In Saudi Arabia last time?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember the guy who had the Make America Great hat, the red one?
Yeah.
And he came in on like 2 days notice?
Yeah.
That was the guy who Shara fought.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Shara beat him pretty easily. And then, so now he's fighting against MVP. That should be a very interesting fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you think he's gonna take that one?
I think MVP. Like if he point fights him, like
Yeah.
he's very fast. I mean, you saw how fast he was against Gary. Like MVP was pretty impressive in that regard. It was just sucked that he got out grappled a little bit. But Shara isn't gonna really go for that. I don't think it's gonna be probably a pure stand-up fight. I think. But
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think Shara is definitely growing
he's
in the
become a
UFC.
star. Yeah, he's becoming a star.
So I'm excited to see how far.
It's crazy he has one
takes it.
eye.
Yeah.
Like it's like people don't talk about that enough.
Imagine if he gets poked in that one eye though.
That's
He's
bad.
fucked. He's
Oh,
fucked.
bro, that'd be awful, dude.
No, imagine it's like a fucking eye poke and it's like, damn, you ain't, and he has to cover it and the rest like how many
He's like, I don't know.
how many fingers will hold it?
That'd be terrible. People don't realize if you've never been poked in the eye before, especially in a fight, oh, it's the worst.
Yeah, you're gonna need that other eye
Yeah, definitely.
for sure. So if he gets poked, he's in trouble.
Facts. That sucks. That sucks. But it's crazy how Michael Bisping, who has one eye, was able to be a champion. You know, like he actually shows you.
You got a lazy eye, right? Is it a lazy eye or
No,
a
he
dead
has
eye?
like a dead eye. Yeah. He wears a lens to make it look like he has an eye. But yeah, that sucks.
He ain't fooling nobody.
He ain't fooling nobody.
He ain't fooling me.
But yeah, no, so that card's gonna be pretty dope. So it's gonna be a little bit of a break, but obviously all the sports are going on right now. You know, you got your Lakers, you got the playoffs for football, got the Buffalo Bills and the Chiefs, and
Bronny.
oh, you like Bronny James?
Hell no. That one sucks, dog.
I remember him telling me like he was gonna be like so good
I
in the
was
NBA.
joking, dog. I was joking.
I don't know about
It was a
that.
joke.
I don't know about
I don't
that.
think any of the LA fans are really
hyped right this year?
Really hyped at the Bronny James. We all kind of expected him not to do so great, but to get dropped down to the D League and still kind of.
Apparently he's doing all right there though.
Yeah.
But
he wasn't ready.
It's crazy.
Hey, but how about having a fucking dad big enough in the game to just be like, hey, you know what? Just I know he ain't ready. I know.
Just bring him in to break records.
Like just get a couple games with him. Yeah.
Father-son combo.
Alley-oop the boy. You know what I mean?
Just give him unnecessary pressure for no reason.
Yeah. Nah, but I remember going to a Lakers game. Definitely, the fans got nothing but love from him. You know. The fans went crazy, but he didn't play till like the last 2 minutes of the fucking fourth quarter. Though.
Really?
That was cold. That was cold. I was like, damn.
Yeah, he's a bench rider. He ain't at that level.
Yeah.
It was crazy because I just it was all done for the marketing, you know. But that's the game. What can you do? But yeah, what are some things that we're expecting from you this year in terms of fighting, in terms of your training? Now you're here in Vegas. What are you thinking? Like, what's something that you're hoping for?
You know, I'm trying to keep the fight game, the fight shit going. You know, that's why I'm here, and you know, obviously put a little bit more time into the show and you know, start preparing to have a pretty awesome fucking career after fighting. You know, since the last episode, I just turned fucking 38 now. I know I don't look like it.
Happy belated birthday.
I got that baby face still.
Happy belated birthday.
I still got and yeah, you know, I got a few years left of this shit, you know, so I'm gonna just spend it in Vegas and give it all I got, and you know, build this show and see how far we could take it with the show.
For sure.
And yeah, man, just you know, just fucking trying not to do nothing too crazy. I know all kinds of opportunities might fucking pop up on the show, you know, especially if we the more comfortable we get and the more, you know.
Yeah, the more variety of stuff that we're gonna bring to the show is gonna be
show.
Yeah, all variety, exactly, all genres. But yeah, and then on my side, I've been recovering from my last fight, that neck injury. Finally, now in the new year, I'm feeling good. We're actually gonna go spar tonight.
Yep, we got sparring tonight. And for those of you who don't know, my man's last fight right here, I thought this fool died. He looked like.
I thought I died too. It looked like I was gonna be a paraplegic after watching what happened.
He got slammed on his dome.
Yeah.
Which was an illegal move at the time in karate combat. So.
Yeah. So I've recovered from that, thankfully. Shout out to Dr. Lukens, taking care of me and getting me right. So yeah, looking to get back into things. Get back into training and see what's coming up in the next couple of months. Who knows if Karate Combat comes calling soon, hopefully with an opportunity. I know the GFL draft is supposed to be in a couple days, so who knows, maybe I'll get called up to that or have an opportunity down the road with them.
GFL, what's that?
That's the GFL Global Fight League. It's a new fight promotion that is now having like a team format. So they're gonna have like 6 cities with different teams, and they like have a draft and et cetera, et cetera. It's like points and all that. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes.
It's like the IFL kind of deal?
I guess, yeah, it's kind of like an IFL reboot.
Yeah, IFL was dope, I like that.
So yeah, so that's kind of like where my update is. Obviously, I'm still active with my business. I'm staying active myself, just keeping busy. As you know, every day we get older, just trying to stay on top of the nutrition and health and recovery. It's getting harder and harder with the wear and tear, so we've got to stay on top of it. And yeah, like just excited for the podcast too, man. Like this whole opportunity, this setup now, I think is going to definitely benefit us moving forward. And we hope you guys enjoy what we have coming up in the new year. 2025, new year, Los Toxicos. Let's go.
Let's get it. But yeah, just stay tuned and don't forget to you know, hit them like, drop a comment, subscribe. You know, it don't cost you much.
It doesn't cost you nothing. Show some support,
you know, and
follow all the socials.
Yeah,
hit us up in the DMs. Let us know what you guys think, what you want to see, and you know, moving forward, we want to definitely have more of a interactive relationship with the fans. Do some more live stuff, you know, and really take a hold of this kind of opportunity.
Yeah. So we'll be waiting on your feedback. Until then, Coach Crooks podcast, Sasha Palatnikov and Daniel D. Rodriguez. Stay tuned for the next episode.
Pieces.